What is good, all you good people? My name is Chris.
Draven.
Keaton.
Dane.
Barrick.
Are you questioning your own name?
And welcome to the third podcast of the Monday Madness. We were actually supposed to have 5, but, you know, people canceled and stuff. And this has been interesting. This has been a very interesting day. Okay, Dane, you're sitting right here next to me.
That's fine.
I didn't expect everything to happen how it did. I didn't think that, like, Dana McKaya would stay on for another podcast. I didn't think that Andrew would leave as early as he did. It's been interesting. So, Draven had a topic, but before we get into that, I wanted to mention something that's going to make Keaton freak out. Barrick is super into anime. And I thought that you guys would have a good discussion about that.
I'm into anime. Why didn't you tell me?
Okay, so
I
what...
feel bad now because I'm not freaking out at all.
I am freaking out. I freaked out. What's up, man?
Woo!
Anime.
So, let's talk about enemies that we all like. Okay, Dane, here. I'll give you a fist. There we go.
No, I'll give you.
Right
You
on.
just gotta give a friend a fist sometimes. Fists all around.
Okay, so let's talk about favorite animes.
Wait, no, let's go first to anime first.
First anime ever
We're
watched?
not counting Pokemon, and we're not counting,
Naruto.
DBZ?
No, we count Naruto, but we can't count, fucking Pokemon or, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay, Avatar: The Last Airbender isn't really much of a...
Yeah, but there's a lot of debate about it.
Yeah.
So I'm
I think it's
saying
more
if you're gonna,
cartoon.
if you're gonna say it's anime, get the fuck out.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay, so we're not... Okay.
Your first true anime.
So, Naruto for Keaton. I think mine was actually Dragon Ball Z. Actually, no, I know for a fact that it was Dragon Ball Z.
I used to love Dragon Ball Z. I wonder what happened.
Mine was Initial D.
What's that?
It's about drifting in the mountains. This teenager, he's still in high school.
Ooh, you like that, huh?
Yeah. He delivers tofu for his dad, and turns out that he's been doing it since he was in like 6th grade, drifting down the mountains of his local course.
Okay.
That sounds really confusing and really deep.
What was your guys's?
My first one was Death Note.
You are so lucky.
Yeah.
I love Death Note.
Such a good
I
anime.
never got into Death Note.
I couldn't finish the
I had an
last
L-streak.
arc.
No, the last arc was terrible. Whenever
God.
L dies, spoiler alert, L dies. After L dies, it's all terrible.
It's all terrible. I could not watch after that.
My
episode.
first one
Did you
was
finish?
Inuyasha.
Yeah.
Inuyasha?
Inuyasha.
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 Whatever, like, it was the first one.
I tried
I
watching that
never
several
finished
times.
it.
I can't finish it.
it.
I got through 15 episodes.
After I watched that, like, I got into that a little bit. I started watching Soul Eater and like a whole shitload of others.
Okay, now favorite animes.
Fairy Tail.
Shingeki no Kyojin.
Never heard
Say
of it.
that 5 times fast. Go.
No.
Which one's that one?
Attack on Titan.
Oh.
No.
Why can't
Did
you
you
just say Attack
Why
on
did you
Titan?
have to say it fancy like?
Because you guys are supposed to know if you watch anime.
I'm not an anime nerd. I just watch anime. Okay, Barrett.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Okay.
Oh crap.
You're looking it up.
No, I know what. I'm trying to figure
Is
out
this like a Hummingbird anime?
Yeah, it's a hummingbird.me is a site where you can track all the anime that you've watched and everything that you're currently watching to the episode, so you know where you left off.
Okay. Isn't that what Netflix is for?
Yeah.
Well,
Or just
Netflix
know.
doesn't have anything.
Or just know it.
It only has like a season of Fairy Tail. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Dude, the ending for that on Netflix, whatever the season is, that's its first season.
For
obviously.
what?
For Fairy Tail.
Okay.
The last episode when the grandson's walking away and they all shoot up the legit made me cry.
Oh yeah, that part was pretty good.
I was like, this is so
I got
sad.
50 episodes in and I stopped. I haven't gone back since because Netflix doesn't have it. And I don't want to go
Just
on.
watch
a
it
website.
on. You watch it on the cartoon show. Watch series.
I don't want to get my laptop a virus, to be honest. I feel like I'll get a virus if I go on any other site. I don't trust. I've had too many viruses that I don't want to risk it on anime sites trying to like actually find good anime. Like I used to try to watch Ur High School because somebody convinced me to. I watched
So
12
Yeah,
episodes
I
and it was
made
too
him
gay
watch
for
it.
me. It was too gay for me.
No,
I made
dude.
him
See,
watch
I
it.
was like, this is so weird, and I hate it, but I loved it so much.
The second
Twincest is wincest.
Yeah, the second the gay brothers ate chocolate out of each other's mouth, I was like, I'm marathoning this right now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
me.
when you're like, I'm hooked. I'm watching this. Let's
What's
do
your favorite?
this.
Kokoro Connect.
Okay. I think my favorite's actually Ajin. And I don't know
You
if
got
anybody
12
here-
episodes into Overrun High School,
Yeah.
and you didn't finish it. It's like
You didn't
10
finish
more.
it?
There's only 10 more.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Twitter.
It's stupid.
Dude,
Twitter.
it's good. It has a terrible ending, but it's
Yeah.
good.
So my favorite's Ajin. Who here has heard of Ajin besides Barrick?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
I recommend it. So basically the premise is there are these people...
We'll have to watch Black Butler first, because I have not watched that yet.
I got, again, 3 episodes in, then quit because it wasn't good.
No.
If
I
an
got,
anime
like,
can't
maybe
capture me in
10.
3 episodes, it doesn't work for me.
You should watch Sinew.
I'll pass.
Has anybody watched that new Netflix anime, 7 Deadly Sins?
I love that anime.
I've seen
Is it good?
episodes of
So
it.
good.
Audrey
That's not
adores it.
technically Netflix
Really?
anime.
It's not technically a Netflix anime. Me and Bobby fangirl over it, though, so...
Why is it?
I watched it before it was on Netflix, so
It was surprisingly better. I thought it would be too cutesy for me because of like how the main character looks. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it was really
it's
good.
really good. I've seen it
I
twice.
didn't like it, but I also didn't dislike
Did
it.
you finish it?
No, I've only seen a couple episodes.
We have to
While
watch
I
all
was
of
watching
it. It actually takes some commitment to watch.
Who's on burp count right now? It's like every podcast, just in between Chris's words, she burps.
It's like the Cortana thing. It has to happen. Also, Barrick's dick. Anyway, let's go on.
Yeah, thank you.
My favorite's Ajin. So,
Hey, Cortana!
thank God. Okay. So no, shut up. Let me tell. Let me tell
Alright,
the story.
alright, go.
Ajin. The premise of Ajin, basically, there are a very, very small amount of people who are born who can't die. So what that means is that
Oh, that one. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
basically, if you get shot in the head, you're fine. You come back to life. And the entire premise is like there's some really bad Ajin that want to take out the humans because humans are killing them and experimenting on them, trying to figure out how they are.
Yeah.
So they're like they're
As
really
humans
really dangerous. And they also have like these really great powers, like creating like shadow figures that like kill people and stuff. So the entire premise is this one kid who wanted to be human, and then like turned out to be an Ajin. And the entire he's running away and then he gets captured and tortured. And, that was like the hardest thing for me to get through because torture shit's like I can't watch it. It scares the fuck out of me. So the entire premise is like this man in the hat is trying to convince.
Is it really graphic torture?
Yeah, actually they drill him. Like it's not.
I'm super into this now.
Of course. Okay.
Not sexually. Like I don't like it when the camera always like it always blacks out or like they fade out.
It does to a
or,
certain
like,
degree. They show some stuff, but they mostly
Okay,
don't.
well, see, like I can get that, but I don't like it when people are like, if you're gonna talk about it, fucking show it.
Fair enough.
Don't lead up to it and then cut out the last
But
second.
this man in the hat's trying to make him like hate all humans. That way he'll join his army to kill humans and stuff, and then he ends up like not hating humans, even though he's like a sociopath, but wants to try to care about people. It's really weird.
Like Sherlock Holmes.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
No. And then that's like the premise of the show, and it's only like 13 episodes long. It's all terrible CG, but it's a really great anime, and I want them to make more. But it's really underrated.
Have you watched? Oh, what the fuck is it? It's like it's about kings or some shit. And there's like a white king or a color.
Oh, that's racist.
No.
Crap.
Right?
KK.
KK. No, it's just it's the
White King KK.
I've seen that on Netflix.
No, it's a
KK.
no. It's just called K. It's literally just called K.
Okay.
Or you can call it Project K. It goes by both names, which is
Really?
very confusing because I think they call it Project K because if you look up K on Google,
Yeah.
it's not going to show you anything except the letter K a bunch of fucking times.
I did that for my original logo for Christopher. I just looked up Q, I colored it in, and I just ended up like doing the Q in Photoshop, and it was fine. I love using Photoshop.
Same.
K.
But yeah.
Let's see images for K.
You have to look up, or you can look up K.
Look at all those letters of K. Look at all those letters.
Oh, where they
those
go?
letters.
Go. Right there.
Hey,
There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
So let's see here. We got a white guy with white hair, or silver hair.
He's the Silver King.
A slutty pink girl with
Oh
white.
wait, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler.
And then a guy in black that's meant to be the badass of it, and there's everybody else around.
He's the
there.
Black Dog. Dude, it's so good. It's like there's like these 7 kings, obviously. You only see like 4 of them though, and basically it's just awesome. I'm not gonna explain.
You only see 6 of the 7 deadly sins. That's why they set the premise for the 2nd season, looking for the 7th deadly sin. It was really interesting. Love this show a lot. So you had a topic you wanted to talk about. I started the anime thing. Yeah.
You watched Black Annie?
Black. I watched it twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it any good? I never watched it.
I never watched the original, so yes. If you watch the original, I hear it's really terrible. Looking back on it, though, it was really like low-key pedophilic. There's a song that goes, little girls, every day I eat, sleep, and breathe them. That's like the girl that sings it is like the woman that's watching these kids and like really abusing them. And out that, so many subliminal messages.
What is that?
Black Annie?
It's kind of like
It's about this girl who goes into foster care, and this rich guy who wants better PR for becoming mayor adopts her to get better PR. And then it's like them using each other because she didn't want to be in the home and he didn't want to.
Oh, it's just Annie. You just call it Black Annie because she's black.
yeah, because
Okay.
they remade it with the Black Annie.
Yeah, they were trying to be more like diverse or whatever, I guess.
The original wasn't bad.
I never watched the original.
It had what's her face in it.
What's her face? Yeah, that's really specific.
What's her name?
Her name is
Watson.
White Annie.
No, it's White Annie. Yes.
We don't call her White Annie. We just call her Annie.
It's Shirley Temple.
Oh
Said
yeah.
that. I just
I
said
know. I heard you. You said it quietly. First of all. Second of all, it just reminded me, and then I just said it over and over again.
Who are they? So
that. Being bullied.
yeah.
Oh.
There's this girl on Instagram called Katie Stice. Oh, Katie Stice. Oh, never mind. I really hope you don't care that I said your name out loud. I'm sorry. She just said, follow Paige and I back. We are your biggest fans. I feel bad now I said your name. I'm sorry. I hope they don't care.
Just hard cut.
Not your leg. Okay, hello. I was just...
cut it.
No, it's fine. I'm not going to hard cut anything. I hope she doesn't care. I said your name. Fuck. Okay.
Shout out to you.
Stop talking about it. Just go on.
Someone change the topic, please.
That's all I got. Wait, what was the last anime you guys watched?
Oh.
Oh, God,
Finished
I have to think.
or are currently watching?
Or just watched. Last one I finished would be Ajin, and then
Let's
before-
go with finished first, and then
Okay.
currently watching.
Ajin.
I don't remember mine.
Are you guys all
finished
just-
an anime?
I'm just good because I remember things.
I have a list on here.
You guys both have lists?
So we can
Yeah.
come up with it.
We're
Mine was K,
using
by the
different
way.
websites though.
Oh, my anime list? Yeah.
What was yours?
I said mine was K.
Okay.
Last one I watched was Oran.
Did you finish it?
No, I didn't finish it because I haven't finished an anime.
I finished it.
Since
I finished it
Naruto?
before her.
So
She
I've been
showed me.
trying to watch anime. I kind of thought I fell off that
You're
first.
not doing anything though. You're not working.
I know.
He moves like far away. What do you
He's on Tumblr a lot.
So do you just spend all your? Wait, what do you guys do in your free time? That's actually a great thing to talk about. What do you do in your free time, Raven?
Play Minecraft?
PC
Yeah.
or Xbox?
It's the Windows 10 edition.
Okay. What do you do in your free time?
Well, you guys started mentioning video games on the podcast, so
Yeah.
I like re-downloaded all my games.
Nice.
I'm terrible at video games.
Wait, are you listening to all the podcasts?
Yeah.
I love you to death. You and Keenan are the only two in this room that, well, besides me, that finished them all.
The last one I listened to was the one where you were talking about.
It was the Nacho Room one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That was interesting.
Yeah. It was those two.
Oh, I
Very
got
interesting.
obsidian. I finally got where I didn't die, and I have like a shit ton of obsidian.
What
Went
is
to the Nether, got a shitload of gunpowder from gas or whatever.
And then killed yourself
And-
while you had armor on.
No,
That's
that was
it.
that was
I'm
before that.
killing
No,
myself.
that was no. Shut up! You interrupt me. It was before that. I killed myself with armor on. And I made more armor. I went back. I went into the Nether. All that.
You know what? Screw
You guys both looked that way. I thought.
No, I was looking at you.
Oh.
I was looking at your shoes.
Are you just that kind of thing? Take your shoes off, Raven.
Huh?
Take your shoes off, like all slow and seductively.
Yeah.
Can I tell my story?
Yeah.
Anyways, I was killing gas like left and right with a bow and arrows and stuff. And anyways, I start to walk back to my Nether portal. Fucking just fell straight into lava.
You idiot.
I
The
lagged.
first thing you do is crouch when you get through the net.
No, it was lagging, and I just watched myself walk off, and I was like, okay,
Why was it lagging?
because I have terrible Wi-Fi.
I feel like you interrupted.
Were you playing on a server?
That is
My own server.
not graceful.
Jeez.
What do you mean you didn't do anything? We're talking about what we do in our free time.
It just randomly. It usually doesn't lag, but if it does lag, it's gonna lag bad.
Okay. What do you do in your free time, Keaton?
We already said this Tumblr.
Well, besides that.
YouTube,
That's what Drayden said.
Pokemon.
Tumblr, Sims,
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Now making fan art, and we're writing fan art of this podcast.
Alright.
Why not?
Because that takes work.
I'll write some fan.
I am more than open to anybody writing fan fiction about this podcast, only because it gives us more notice. It helps expand
Or
what
you
we
with
are.
Micaiah.
It pretty much is, honestly. There are pictures now. What?
So what YouTube channels does everybody watch? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, we talked about that last podcast.
Yeah,
Well, we've
Oh
got
wait,
all
I
yours.
figured out what my other one was besides Achievement Hunter.
but you only
That was
listed
like,
like
you know,
3.
Technically, that would have been almost a month from this podcast being released, so I
Wow.
think we can talk about it again next.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
It's gonna be this Wednesday, next Wednesday, and the Wednesday after that, which is with this upload. Which I'm sorry for everybody who doesn't understand that. Basically, everything's both recorded. We recorded this all on the same day, the past 3, and this is being uploaded 3 weeks from today, ish.
So basically, you have about 3 weeks of not having to do another podcast.
No, I want to do podcasts while I have these on
So
hold.
you're
So
just
that way,
going to be permanently backed up.
no, that's the idea though, because we don't have anybody that really comments. We don't have to interact necessarily. What I'm wanting is because I'm gonna be out of town for a week, for example. Andrew's gonna be out of town for a week. Like, we won't have people that are gonna be out of town. I need to make sure that I have enough because I'm the only one that can actually host this because I'm the only one with the actual equipment for it. So I need to make sure there's enough content that I can send out as time goes on, so that we don't get like really, like we don't lose consistency.
Dude, I'm down to do this whenever you need.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that because people are actually having a good time while doing this, and I'm shocked. I didn't think that anybody would enjoy doing this besides me. So the fact that like even after I got Andrew to commit to this, which he hasn't really fully committed to it because he's missed now 3 out of all the podcasts we've done. It's just I don't know. It's been interesting. It's been
I'll
interesting.
be
right so
your
far.
co-host.
I don't need a co-host. I got this.
Come on, man.
No, it's fine. You live like an hour and a half away now. I'm not gonna make you do that.
Actually, I live
So,
an hour
when are
away.
you going to start paying us?
I'm not paying anybody.
What?
You
Listen,
got pizza.
Yeah, I pay people in drinks
And
and food.
cupcakes.
And then you guys got talk about how you guys got sick from tea apparently.
Oh, my
We
God.
were driving around, like, doing, I forget what we were doing, and we both just, like, got huge headaches, like migraines, and our stomachs were about to fall out of our
I got a
stomachs.
migraine.
I'm sorry,
I'm
is there,
being
is
orange
there,
of up, down, and sideways.
Okay, so no, I gave Keaton and Draven tea for the podcast they went on for the Nacho Room one, and they both got sick and they thought that I like drugged them or something.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
just texted him out
surprised.
of nowhere. What did you put in the tea?
I felt really like scared because I thought that you guys would actually think I put something in the tea. I don't do that.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, do you want to hear my biggest fear?
What?
Okay, this is my biggest irrational fear. My biggest irrational fear is somebody spitting into a drink while I'm not in a room. Like in the break, like I'm afraid that people just want to like spin to my cup like whenever I'm not around it. And that just scares the crap out of me.
I have the biggest fear of spit.
No,
she
I know. I
definitely
hate
don't
it,
watch
don't worry.
Mysterio's Girlfriend X then.
Do you watch the weird sexual animes?
No, no.
You guys ever seen
Only
Boku
that
no
one.
Pico?
No, stop. Get out of here. No. What do you guys do in your free times? Let's finish the topic.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, I watch YouTube,
Okay.
play video games.
Okay.
Occasionally, very rarely, and then I watch anime.
And then you also
I like
work
how that was
out.
your third thing. You go YouTube, video games, occasionally, not really, and then you went on to your other thing.
He also works out naked while eating celery.
Okay,
Dude, that's the way to do it.
It's a true story though. He actually does that.
He watches the muscles grow as he does it.
and I listen to J-pop.
I need to pee.
Yeah.
What's
J-pop?
that?
At the same time.
Outside the door, make a right, then make a left, and it's
My
only
mom
one
walked in
left.
one
I
day.
gave you
Not
guys a
impressed.
tour for a reason.
I forget.
All right, so Dane, what do you do in your free time?
Video games, anime, YouTube.
All right,
I was dealing with
so we'll talk about YouTube channels that we like. We'll start with Barrick. Top 3.
Funhouse. What?
Rooster Teeth's
They're
better.
awesome.
Rooster Teeth is better.
I've been watching them for a long
I
time.
love Rooster Teeth's the reason why I'm doing this.
Like back when they were in Inside Gaming and stuff.
Okay.
I've just been watching them for a long time. Then there's Game Grumps.
Ooh.
And then I also watched Mother's Basement, which
What's that?
is a lot probably
That sounds really-
lesser known.
Please explain what that is.
Okay, so it's this dude in his mom's basement. he actually does a lot of like really cool like analytical content on like anime. It's really nerdy and
Daniel's is most
Dude,
recent.
it's-
and
what's it
I
called?
enjoy it though.
I'm super down to watch this.
Mother's Basement.
All right.
He like analyzes like openings, songs, and like stuff like that.
Just keep talking
in
over
shows.
about me, yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty. His channel's relatively new.
See, I watch a lot of stuff like that analyzes like movies and pop cultures and shit.
He's done a little bit of like game review too. I think he reviewed Undertale and
96,000
do not
subscribers.
mention, hey, do not mention Undertale when Keaton over here.
Yeah, no, Keaton will fangirl about Undertale first. So he has a Facebook, he has a Pinterest, and I don't know what that is.
Steam?
That's a Steam. And he also has a Twitter.
Oh, he's a Steam curator, so he goes and reviews a crap ton of games.
Okay. Is that like an official title or something?
Yeah, it's something you have to like apply for and be selected for.
Interesting. So 96,000 subscribers. Can't really like make fun of him for that because we have 7, but
Dude, you only follow 4. You're only subscribed to 4 channels.
only on the Lessthancasual channel because I have 4.
Oh, okay.
I have 4 YouTube channels that I run.
I
I
got
have countless Instagram. I have like 20 Instagram accounts. I have like 3 Twitters. I have 3 Facebooks. I have a lot of accounts. Basically, these are all the accounts that I use for podcasting. So it's Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter, and
I
Kind of
understand.
Funny. And they're all YouTube channels that I really respect. Oh, I have 9 subscribers. We've gained 2 subscribers since we started.
What?
I don't know how that happened. I can check, I guess. But Dane, what do you do in your free time?
We already went through this.
Oh, it doesn't show
I-
them. Weird.
Anime, games.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I
YouTube.
wasn't
Yeah,
paying attention.
yeah.
I totally wasn't paying attention. It
you
was,
were going around YouTube.
it was top 3 YouTube channels. Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
so Linus Tech Tips, Mighty Car Mods, and then like choosing a third one really sucks.
Right?
But like
Draven's default is Achievement Hunter.
yeah, I'm really enjoying BigClive.com.
What? Sorry.
I'm really enjoying BigClive.com.
What's that?
He tears down like electronics and analyzes them, and tells you about all the components, draws up the circuit, tells you how they work.
I have an ex-coworker named Kyle. I won't say much about him, except that he started like a side business where he actually fixed like technology stuff, and he used to put his like what was it? What's the name? The business cards around. It was really interesting because I started actually promoting him for a while until he got arrested for reasons I'm not going to say. We can't say, but for reasons I'm not going to say. So yeah. Top 3 favorite YouTube channels. What we're doing?
Wait, what?
Top 3 favorite YouTube channels.
Well, you're next, so.
Oh, fine. I was okay. Top 3 would probably actually just be Kind of Funny because I really love their podcast. I love listening to it. It's the best. Oh, by the way, 99 cents for 3 months of YouTube Red. I fully recommend doing it. It's until August 18th, whenever that expires. But I super recommend it because YouTube Red's the best thing that's ever happened. Anyway, shameless plug, not sponsored. I fucking wish we were sponsored. But Kind of Funny, Rooster Teeth, and if I had to pick a third one, definitely Chugga Conroy. I've been watching his Platinum Pokemon Let's Play after I already watched like all of his other Pokemon Let's Plays. Love him to death.
Mine would probably be Cracked, obviously, top of the one. The one I couldn't remember last time was Shots of Awe. That is philosophy. This guy, his name is Jason Silva. He's on creative.
Keep talking.
All right. He's got a new thing coming out, but right now it's just Shots of Awe. It's just him philosophizing and shit. And then my third one. Why is the third one always the hardest?
You said Achievement Hunter at your default.
No, I had one last time that I was talking about. Crack, Achievement Hunter, not Achievement Hunter, fucking Shots of Awe, and Nerd Rider. That was it.
Okay, Keaton, your turn.
Chugga Conroy. Cow Chop.
You know she was super aroused.
My third one. What did I say?
It's the cow thing.
No, I just said
You don't
Cow
have to
Chop.
say what you said before, just say what you mean. Everyone has like opinion changes on YouTube channels as time goes on. I used to love Ant
No,
Venom.
my opinions
Don't watch
haven't
them anymore.
changed. Oh yeah, Markiplier, duh.
Oh, of course.
That
So
person.
I wanted to kind of make a side comment. I was showing everybody this while everyone else was talking. Micaiah, the girl on the last two podcasts, texted me this.
Is she gonna
I'm-
listen?
Keep in mind, this is
Yeah,
like
she'll
the
listen.
same day.
This is the same day because she just left to go to her boyfriend's house. And, by the way, she has a boyfriend for anybody. Yeah. I'm sad now. I came over to my boyfriend's and we can't have sex because he has friends over. I should have just stayed there. Micaiah, what are you doing?
You should text her back and be like, we can have sex here.
I'll do it. We can have sex
What a
here
plan.
since.
She's gonna come back so fast.
She's like, she's here like 2 seconds. She's like, I was just around the
She
corner.
lives 10 minutes away, and her boyfriend lives even closer. Also, this ends in 40 minutes, and then we're done for the day because my voice is almost gone. I would actually love to do another podcast, but nah. Three's enough. 3 is definitely enough. So we're already like starting to like go down a little bit.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to see with this podcast in the future? Like what do you think that we can do to
Video.
improve it? Video. Okay, besides video, because that's a given. All podcasts really start on audio. To
She
begin
got a
with.
reply. What'd she say?
LOL, but I want to F Danny. I'm upset now. So, okay.
I can
So
cheer
many
you up.
things I wanna say.
You should have said I can cheer you up.
Anyway, go on.
What were you gonna say?
No mean things.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
We're all winding down. Come on.
What do you want to see with this podcast in the future?
Be blunt.
More organization. Like just still.
That's impossible with the people I picked for this podcast. Nobody here is organized.
Then
Like,
pick better.
if it was just me and you, we would get through topics easily, but it's everybody else. No
pick better
offense.
people.
Like, Dane and Barrick barely talk, and whenever they do
So
talk,
good.
it's usually not the topic we're talking about, and Draven's just
Pay
everywhere.
us.
No, I'm not paying you. Not yet. Wait till I actually make money from this, because I've already invested. I've invested like almost $100 now because of I bought the food and stuff, and I'm also paying for SoundCloud now. I'm paying $15 a month to run the SoundCloud now because it's like unlimited upload, whatever. So that's fun. What do you guys want to see with the podcast in the future of this podcast? Well, if you guys were watching a podcast, what would you want to see?
People doing really stupid stuff.
Okay.
So we got that down.
Yeah.
So similar to
You're
RT
right, never
Life,
mind.
where okay.
I guess you got to be able to see it first. Though.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
So,
So
Yeah.
camera. We've all agreed that
Camera.
video should be the next step.
Okay, Dane.
let's see. I don't maybe like a peak meter to where it doesn't kill me whenever I listen to it.
Okay, listen. If you're listening to the podcast at full volume, expect to have your ears blown out.
No,
Not
but
even
you gotta,
full volume.
Listen.
you gotta add a
Care.
thing, dude. Add a condenser, so it doesn't go over.
A pop filter.
You know, just cut it out.
I don't want to though, because I think our yelling really makes the podcast what it is.
I agree.
Okay.
Because all it is me and Andrew yelling at each other, and me yelling at Keaton to shut up.
See, but it won't cut it out. It'll just
Listen at your own discussion.
show you, cut you down.
No, listen, we would always hit the peak, though. Like, that would just be our normal conversation. Then it'd just be us yelling at each other and then it hitting the peak. I'd rather have the full range of yelling that we have.
Okay.
I
And
feel like
also,
it gives-
me
yeah.
trying to tell you how to get a girlfriend, while also it not working.
Okay, so let's actually, since Andrew and Derek aren't here to interrupt you, Derek, how do you get a girlfriend? Step by step, 3-step program.
How did I start it last time?
Working out. Oh no, your first step was get hot, and how I
Get
asked you how to
sexy.
get hot, and you
Get
said
sexy.
to put celery in your mouth and do sit-ups naked while your mom walks in.
Yeah,
Which
that's
did
a
happen.
good suggestion.
So that's the first one. So what's the second one?
You need a Freudian disease first.
What?
A Freudian disease.
What's that?
It's like Freud, dude. He thinks everybody wants to bang their mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need one of those first.
Okay.
I think I got through it pretty well last time.
No,
Listen,
no. Key was really upset that you were always interrupted. Like I'm interrupting you now. Go on.
okay. So you get hot, do your sit-ups
Yeah.
while you're naked.
While you're naked eating celery.
After you do that, you got motivation, and you've got you know what you're doing. You got experience now. Here's what you do. You wag your butt around a little bit, lets them know you're open. All right.
It's like a mating ritual.
Yeah. And then you go up to them, you stare them right in the eyes, and you're like, my dick's rock hard right now. And they're like, good to know.
Draven, let me tell you, if
And
it's
then-
not on me, you got me. That's it. It's over.
And then
Or
It's all
you're
over
arrested.
now.
Or you're arrested.
If only Mikhail was
Damn.
back here and you could like
It's a 50-50
test that on
chance.
her.
I can't would fucking in a second.
I know.
Guarantee it.
it's infallible. I mean, it'll work every single time.
Which is
You
it?
could- you
What are
have
you
to-
guys doing now? Podcasting?
Still.
Lol.
She's probably gonna wait till you're done doing that.
Why did I give
She's
her
gonna
my
come after
address?
Dane.
Why
She's
did I?
gonna come after Dane.
Why did I give her my address?
Why not?
I just. Oh god.
That's a good point. We should test that theory right now.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what's our third? So that was number 2. What's number 3? So your number 1 is getting hot. Number 2 is wagging your butt. Number 3.
No, that was 3.
What was 2?
The working out with celery.
No, that was number 1.
Okay.
That was how you get
You look
hot.
at the
Yeah,
ears.
that was a subtext. It was like the sub of
Okay.
number 1.
Tell me your dick's rock hard, right?
Yeah.
Then
Is that number 2? Is that only number 2?
no. We already went through that. You get hot. You can work out. Wag your butt around. They approach you.
That's only number 1.
Tell them your dick's rock hard.
Is that number 2 or number 1?
Alright, fair.
I
Go
mean,
through
any
it,
steps,
go through
any
it.
steps.
Say number 1.
Step by step.
Number 2. Number 3.
All right, here we go.
Okay. I'm so confused.
Step 1, wake up. Step 2, brush your teeth. Step 3, put on your pants. Step 4, put on your underwear. Step 5, go to school.
Wait, you put your pants on
'Cause I
before
still
your
go to
underwear?
school. It doesn't matter. As long
It
as
really doesn't matter.
Superman.
Step 6, you gotta make sure you're wearing something tight before you go, obviously. But step 6 is you wag your butt around. Step 7, you know they approach you. Step 8,
They approach you.
yeah, that's step 7 for you. They approach you. Step 8, tell them you rock hard. Step 9, start talking about
Can this get up to step 69, please?
Pokemon. Step 10,
60 more.
Step 10, you bang. Step 69, you die.
You die.
Yeah, together.
You
You're
die.
dead. You're
That's
dead.
the final
It's
step.
It's over.
That reminds me. That has nothing to do with it. I bought a shirt online. No, listen. It says LTC on the top, then the Less Than Casual podcast, and then the website name. I bought a Less Than Casual shirt. I'm super excited for it.
You're such a nerd.
It's so great. No, I made it online. It was from
Yeah.
Vistaprint. I also got 500 business cards, but that's besides the point.
I'll take some.
What do you want to do with it?
I'll hand them out.
Shove it up his ass.
You don't even know what I do.
I'll shove them up my ass. And
The
then I'll
business
hand
cards
them
aren't
out.
for the podcast. It's for the network that owns this podcast. The network that owns this podcast is E-Consolidated.
Dane is so bored, he's staring out the window.
Can I make a confession real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the last podcast, I didn't want to say it because I felt in danger if I would have actually said it, but I was like semi-hard.
Oh, hang on.
Whenever we stopped.
Mikaya just said, I love everybody except Draven.
Fair. That's fair.
I love Draven for her.
But
Okay, just
whenever we
moderate.
started talking about buses, I was semi-hard.
Were you actually?
Yeah.
Just because of the buses.
I can't
Not
say,
even because Mikaya was straddling you, but because of the buses.
I can't single out anything, but,
The culmination of
Was
her
it because I
straddling.
kept showing you porn?
It was bus porn.
it was probably that.
Right on the magic fuck
If I had to
bus.
guess.
Beep beep. Boop beep boop.
When I put my hand over it, I was like,
I expected the most reaction
someone
out
might
of
find
the
me out.
Someone might find me
I don't
out.
want to get discovered here. I'm gonna
Even though it's, what
thing
we're
like
all
this.
trying to do is trying to get you hard. Is you're like, I don't want
If
anyone
I
to
actually
know.
wanted to try to get you hard, I could. I just don't want to.
I don't doubt it for a second.
I have the power.
I got the power.
As we found out today,
Hey,
I'm
you-
dominant side.
You remind
didn't
me
get me
of
hard.
Babe.
What babe?
Babe with power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the Babe.
I feel like I've been.
I feel like I just got molested.
I learned something.
Molested.
I learned something. I don't know what it was though.
Keaton, stop hitting on me.
No.
I feel like I had something to say, but I totally forgot what it was.
Chris, I'll hit on you.
I don't want you to hit on me.
Nobody does.
Wait, nobody wants you to hit on me, or I'm confused. Nobody what? Nobody
Nobody
what?
wants me. I said no. I don't. Nobody wants me to hit on people or them. Okay.
Keaton wants
Hit on
you
me.
to
And
hit
then-
on...
Ow, not like that!
That's what I meant. You hit him, and he said, "Keaton, stop hitting on me." And I was like,
Mints?
Do you ever have sword fights?
"We just had one. Me and McKay had one."
Oh.
Sword fights.
He wasn't
You
talking
McKay just
about
had a
with the
sword fight.
Yeah,
Babe, he's talking about your dick.
I understand.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
Wow.
Take
That's
time
pretty
to
good.
realize what you've been living in.
We have 30 minutes of this
What?
podcast left.
What's wrong?
Oh, so for those of them that don't know, which is everybody, I
What?
have 7 swords in my room right
Why?
now. Besides the wooden ones, I have 7 swords.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Also, Keen hates that song.
No, I'm just saying stop.
That's-
I
that
love
song-
the song. It's the problem.
wait, hey guys. Wait, that means you can't watch like that one Jim Carrey. You can't watch Yes Man.
I keep expecting
I've seen
Mikaya to
the
drive
scene.
up.
Okay.
Why?
Because she knows my address. I feel like she's going to like randomly come over to my house at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Why?
I say 3 a.m. in
That-
the morning.
Is redundant.
You're redundant.
I know how to make Keaton cry, both happy and sad. At the
Please,
same time.
please don't do
Please
that.
I'm not, but I know how to.
Yeah,
It-
wait till the video comes out.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. I really need to get money. I really need to get money. I have like
Fuck,
$80.
bitches get money.
I have $80 in
Two
my
things I
checking
can't
account.
do.
What? Yeah.
Fuck bitches or get money.
Yeah, I can't do either of those things.
Dude, that's when you go on the side of the street and you do both at the same time.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
What 2 things?
Fuck bitches and get
Yeah.
money.
What else?
Become a male prostitute.
What are the only two
the
things?
easiest job?
What happened to not making this sexual?
We didn't really make it sexual. We just talked about sexual things.
Yeah.
Making it sexual would be like me
The
rubbing
last
against him.
one. Okay, so I was talking to some people on Instagram today. I was DMing them. Their names are Jake and Josh, which is very similar to Drake and Josh.
Yes.
I'm going to tell them I plugged them 30 minutes into this one. So, Jake and Josh run a podcast. They've had 12 episodes. They host bi-weekly. They have a lot more followers than I thought they would. They have like a little bit over 100. They have like 1,000 views. Like way better than this one, sadly.
Well, you just started out, so.
Yeah, so did they though. They only have 12. And they've been doing it bi-weekly, so that's less consistent than even what I'm doing. But what's interesting about them, there's two guys like screwing around like how me and Andrew started, but they're really popular. I can't figure out why.
Did
Are they more organized?
Pretty much. Actually, yeah, they're way more organized.
So out.
So, if I tried doing an organized podcast, it would be boring. This is more like the off-topic podcast from Rooster Teeth. Only without the drugs. Like drinking. That's stupid. I'm sorry.
Drinking is not.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I have...
Just go take a nap. We'll handle it.
No, I do not trust anybody to run this podcast. I don't trust it. Something's going to be said that shouldn't be said, and it'll be bad, and then I'll get in trouble
He
for
said
it.
the N-word.
So?
Did anybody say anything about that?
Andrew was upset about it.
Oh, he didn't confront me. I thought he'd confront me about it.
I think he forgot. I don't
It's
think he cared.
Andrew.
No.
I think the
I have to cut that out.
Tell me after.
Yeah, sorry
What
for the
is
hard cut. Shh. We don't. And now I just sit in silence. And now I just sit.
That hurt my
Hey
ear.
babe, how you
so
doing?
I think the best podcasts so far have been the ones with 3 people.
So me, Keaton, Draven, me, you, and Andrew. But that was like really echoey for the number 3.
Huh?
The number 3 podcast one was just me, you, and Andrew.
He just means the one with me, you, and Keaton. That's
Yeah.
the only one.
Well,
We only have 2 podcasts with only 3 people in it.
Yeah. Those are my favorite.
Why?
Well, those seem a little bit. They're not as like fun, I guess, but they're a little bit more organized. And the one with 4 people are kind of the opposite. They're like not quite as organized, but they're a little bit more fun.
What's the opposite?
If there
of
was
4
like,
people? What's the opposite of 4 people? You said the ones with 4 people, or the opposite?
don't worry, 4 inside out people.
Okay.
4 small children.
If you could meet in the middle, that's where you look. 3.5 people.
5
right now.
golden
3.5
rings.
men?
I'm telling you
4
right now.
calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay.
Alright, interrupting Beric, take 2.
Go on, Barrett.
No, you
I don't
see
know
is
what
you,
just happened.
you need to have 3 people on, right? And then just have another person come in.
The
halfway
plan was to be
through.
4 people only, then everybody wanted to come at the same time.
No, what his idea is 3 people, 3.5 people.
Yeah.
And if you just
Fill them up with Mountain Dew, and I'll have to piss like every 5 minutes.
No,
Just come back and forth.
Yeah, or just wait until they come in like either halfway or leave halfway through.
We've had people come in halfway, like when Connor came in for the 3rd one.
That was not on purpose, though.
No, it was completely accident. Like him and Beck were not supposed to be on it, but they just ended up on it. It was really funny. They're our first they were actually our first guest besides Barrett. They were like the first unapproved guests.
Okay.
But no, Andrew didn't want more than 4 people to ever be on a podcast. I'm like, hey, can we make an exception for Dane? Because not Dane, for Draven, because Draven wanted to be on with Micaiah and Dane.
Because it's gonna be good content.
Yeah, it was great content besides all the everything.
Yeah.
And then Keaton was in the room. He had to yell "shut up" at her live, which was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, as far as the release dates of the podcast. 3 hours ago for
They
us.
understand. The listeners
Go
understand.
Interstellar on this.
We'll talk about
The
that.
future is the past, the future. Books are time.
I have the Interstellar book in my bag. Anyway, no, I lost my point because I was interrupted. No, and instead of like only having 4 people, we've only had 5 or 6 people for the past 3 podcasts now. So Andrew's not very happy about that. He thought it would be too disorganized, and he wasn't wrong. Because now we have people that don't talk much during the podcast, people that talk too much, like me.
Yeah,
Why'd you gesture towards us then?
Because you guys talk a lot too.
I
What?
can't interrupt people except for just then where I totally interrupted you.
Oh, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's
I can't help it.
payback at this point.
No, it's fine. No, I had a question for you guys. Why did you guys even come on? Why did you guys come on the podcast?
Because that'd be fun. I like podcasts.
Why did you think it'd be fun though?
Why'd you guys come?
Because.
Well, I came because Andrew said, hey, you want to go to church with me? I said, let's bang. We went to church.
Let's
and you
bang.
You locked me in a room and you're like, put your dick in the seat right now. And I said, okay, yes, sir. Put my hands behind my head. You're like,
First time we met.
you're like, intro the podcast.
The
right
funniest
now.
thing was, it was the first time we met. We had talked for maybe 5 minutes before while setting everything up, and then that's how I met you. It was on podcast 3. If you ever want to see the most genuine meetup, me and Barrett, podcast 3, because I knew some things about him, like him getting hard on buses and that he was attractive, but that was it. That's all I knew about him.
And that's it. That's all you need to know.
And
That's
you
all
thought
I knew.
How to turn them on and how attractive they are. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know before you meet a person.
How to turn Kay on, kiss her neck, or just wait for her to be horny naturally because of
Yeah.
Kaya.
That was the worst intro to anything I've ever heard in my entire life.
What? Oh, I hate cottage cheese.
That was it. They're like, Barrick, tell us about yourself. I said, my name's Barrick and I don't like cottage cheese.
Hey, we didn't do an intro for this one.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We said our names, but we didn't. Say
No,
something
I
special
yelled,
about
well,
ourselves.
hey everybody, welcome to the LTC podcast. You guys like over in that corner over there doing whatever it is you guys are doing. Then I was like, I started pointing at people, and people started saying their names as they're trying to sit down.
I was already saying that.
I was just trying to start the podcast because if I didn't start, then everything that happened on the bed would just kept happening.
I have not been on your bed once. So.
Please don't get on my bed.
I'm
I didn't
not.
want anybody to be on my
I
bed.
have-
Mikhail was like, hey, can I take a nap on your bed? Yeah, sure. I totally...
She made it very obvious that she just wanted to show off her butt.
No, you're not wrong about that. Hey, Mikhail, I know you're listening to this.
We love you.
Well, you know what?
Me and Chris are just
I
In
still
all
have
honest-
respect for you.
In all honesty, though,
Well.
I think she's, nicer than I expect her to be.
Dude, nice review.
I don't know what to say. I
10
mean...
out of 10.
Uh,
8 out of 10 to a
I feel
quarter.
so like
I've
assaulted
seen it.
around her because I think she really wants to turn me on, but it just doesn't. It's not.
Chris
It's not.
is too Catholic.
If someone asks you why you can't get turned, like, too Catholic.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing,
Jesus
right?
won't let me, man.
I get aroused pretty often. Like it happens. Like just
It's because they were putting you on the spot, I think.
no.
Remember I hugged you? Never mind.
Do. Oh. Yeah?
It's involving a thing I can't talk about,
Yeah?
so.
Oh, really? Okay. Fair enough. No, yeah, definitely don't. No, not.
See,
no.
now we have a bunch of stuff we can't talk about.
I know.
The only stuff we can't talk about is the stuff that's funny, but the reason I can't even explain the reason why we can't talk about it, and that's really big because
We
yeah.
just can't talk about stuff.
The
It
thing that
happens.
the thing.
Let's talk about sex. All right, let's talk about sex a
I
little
thought we
bit,
were
a
done
little
with
bit.
that.
Only a little bit.
Let's talk about sex, baby. All through the night, I'll make
That's
love
probably
to
why I'm
you.
so quiet.
Why?
If we're talking about sex, then I'm not talking at all.
Oh, we're talking about sex.
Yeah.
We're only talking about sex. Oh.
Yeah, see
Oh.
what I'm
Wait,
saying?
why?
What? Because I don't even know what it is. What is
You
a
don't know
sex?
what it is?
How do you do that? Like,
Can I
what
give him
is-
the talk? Can we have the talk on this podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
When
All
a
the
bee,
children listening.
when a bee,
Wait,
a
we
bird,
Come
should give-
sit on Daddy's lap.
We should have Keen give the talk.
when a
What
bee,
about
and a
the
Let me
bird.
sit on Daddy's lap.
You have to do the birds and the bees. I never got the birds and the bees talk.
There we go.
My big old booty's all sweaty. So
That's okay. I like it wet.
If you're
What do they
left,
call the
it's
birds
wet.
and the bees, anyways?
Just
There we go.
bees to
Okay,
kids.
Keen, you want to give our son the talk?
When a mommy and a...
Oh, that's
Oh, well, that's gender stereotyping. When a penis and
No,
a vagina
okay, no, hang on.
love
No,
each
never
other-
mind. I don't want Keen to tell anymore. I don't want Keen to tell anymore. 'Cause
They
she's
do
not by.
this.
No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Keaton.
Yeah,
Okay, so here. Okay, this is me. This is Barrick sitting on my lap and me talking to him, right? So Barrick,
You whisper a little bit.
I can't because there's a mic right there. I need them to hear me.
Well,
I just imagine that I'm whispering while Draven and Keaton go fuck each
Sounds
other.
good. I can feel
Well,
the vibrations
no,
in
I'm
your
making
throat.
her not
Okay,
listen to
I guess
this.
my body.
you can feel the vibrations in my throat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can feel it.
Vagina
So-
enters a vagina.
So can I please give my son the talk?
Yes, go ahead.
What's
so-
a vagina?
So basically, you stick your fat.
Isn't that a state? Vagina?
I can't interrupt people, guys. I can't interrupt
Wait,
you.
what was that, Chris? What was that thing you used to say? You
What?
put the...
Oh, you put the wee wee and the hoo ha, and then you make a wah wah.
See, I don't know. I'm not a baby anymore. Oh,
No, shh. I'm telling you. So you take a fat throbbing penis, and no, I didn't touch anything. Don't worry. And then you stick it in like this hole, right? And then babies come out. It's really great.
Chris is taking Barry's belt off.
I'm trying to. It's
probably
not
should-
working.
I probably shouldn't
When
have
Mikhail leaves, Chris becomes the sexual
No,
tyrant.
it's okay. I'm not aroused. That's the best part.
It's caught. It's caught.
I can tell. I'm trying to get it uncaught. There we go. There we go.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
Chris, you're too good at that for me to.
For you to what?
What are you doing?
Get back to your own chair. Get back to your own chair.
I'm
no
just
nudity
like
here.
stole his belt.
Yeah, it's mine now.
Let him on.
I actually have belts exactly like this.
I need an adult right now.
I am an adult.
Okay, I'm
Draven's
sorry.
an adult,
Me and
actually.
Dane are the only adults here.
Oh.
That's really sad that you guys are actually adults and you're talking to us.
I know. Dane, what happened to us?
What do you mean?
4 Mountain Dews, 3 Cokes. Go
We're
into my
talking to
4th
kids.
Coke.
Wait, so am I the...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the youngest.
I'm
You're usually the
You've
youngest.
turned into like
I'm always
Andrew
the
and
youngest?
Micaiah, the two people that have left.
That's because I'm really hyper on caffeine.
So am I the baby boy?
You just like
I'm a little baby boy.
I'm a little baby boy.
That's hot.
Ooh, no.
Is it?
No, the more tired I get, like I think Keem can test this. The more tired I get, the more my barriers kind of go down, and my barriers are
Can't
super
confirm.
down.
Remember when a...
No,
Star
shut up!
Wars?
No,
Very
shut
tired.
up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Nope. Nope. No.
All I said was very tired a lot.
No,
I removed her hand from my leg when she said this.
I think we should all take
That's
turns.
not even slightly where I was going!
What?
Dude.
What? You like that?
I do.
I do. I I squeezed Draven's thigh and he screamed.
He squeezed.
Yeah? I squeezed very
Makes me
close. Yeah?
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah?
I'm
In a good
Stop.
way or a bad way?
Yeah, good and bad way.
In a good bad way.
I don't like it. This is a no.
Wow, the audio listeners, which is all
No
of them,
means
really
no.
love
No means
this.
no.
No means
guys.
yes in China.
No,
Everything's
it doesn't.
upside down in China.
No, this isn't correct. That's Australia.
Sex is upside down in China.
That's Australia. That's Australia.
Put his guard down! Look at those audio waves. Andrew has to compete now. I'll squeeze you.
You're still.
Oh.
This is interesting.
So which one of these
Yeah.
podcasts is the sexual predator podcast?
Second one.
This one.
The second one from today. No, the
I
second
got
one from today.
molested.
Micaiah was molesting all of us.
Well, you're not me because she hates me.
No, because Keaton's here. Because Micaiah has some boundaries, thankfully.
I actually don't know why she hates me.
She hates you, she said, because you were like super flirting with her and she didn't like you. And I was like, way back in the day. That's what she told me.
That's not a reason to hate somebody.
Ah.
Because I hate you.
Because
I would hate people if they started
Well,
flirting with me,
I
but nobody
hate-
flirts with me.
You forget, I hated you when I first met you because I thought you
The
just wanted to
day
flirt with
I
me.
first met you, you told me you'd never fall in love. And now
I'd
that
join you if I remembered the words, I promise.
baby don't like the rest.
Are you shit?
So
I feel uncomfortable. Like my body's uncomfortable.
Do you want,
That wasn't even anything at the time.
Don't worry
do
about
you
it.
want some spots?
No.
That's a bad idea. Don't let me sit next to Keaton. That's bad.
My balls are sweaty.
Now I want
Knees
to
weak,
sit
balls are sweaty. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom
What are
spaghetti.
you doing?
Get out.
What
dude.
are you doing?
I can't get out.
Are you trying to do like
Stop pulling
dick
out.
adjustments?
Oh my God, I just
Just
wanna get out.
stay in.
Alright,
I feel like I actually
God.
I feel like I had a topic, but I forgot what it was.
it's gone
I'm
now.
sitting next to Chris.
Cool.
Forever.
Oh, okay. So who in here likes Pokemon
Me.
besides Keaton? Dane.
Who likes
I
Digimon?
mean, like,
Who thinks Digimon is
I
better?
told you I played it for like 3 minutes. And that's
So
it.
yeah, that's right. You Philly Fire Red, the best one. Actually, Leaf Green's better. So let's talk about favorite Pokemon from Dane, Keaton, me, and
Jesus,
Draven.
I can't pick
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Are we talking about
Digimon
game
for
or
life,
the...
though.
Game and Pokemon like individual like character. Because my favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. My favorite game would probably either be Emerald or Leaf Green.
Dude, my favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur strictly because if you get his Razor Leaf and you level him up enough, he'll fucking.
The girl that I really like drew this for me. Well,
Yeah.
traced it for me.
Well, if you get his Razor Leaf like super up, he's fucking unstoppable.
What do you mean super up?
Like I don't know, his XP and all that shit. Like you level him up.
You hardly have to level him up to get Razor Leaf. He gets that like level.
I know, but I'm
Before-
just saying
before he
if
level-
he's leveled up a lot.
Before he
you just
evolves,
throw
before
him.
level 16, he gets Razor Leaf.
Yeah, and then it's unstoppable and it's awesome.
Chris,
Yeah?
which is the
Guilty.
sexiest of the Pokemon?
Sexiest Gardevoir, obviously.
What does that look like?
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dane.
Everybody looked it up immediately.
Well, no, it's you can look up Gardevoir porn, like it exists.
Really?
I can
Readily
guarantee that one of the
available.
first pictures is
That's
going to be a
unfortunate.
Gardevoir with boobs.
I mean, it has boobs though. That's the thing.
Oh dang,
It
you're right.
doesn't.
Like this,
It doesn't.
that's Gardevoir. It's like see, like you get that. You get this Gardevoir with boobs hanging out. Like that's Gardevoir. Sexiest Pokemon.
She looks like a nice lady.
The awkward thing is
She looks like a
Gardevoir is
nice lady,
actually
yeah.
a male. Like
No.
it's a male and female. It's both. It's like Keaton.
It's whatever.
No, neither.
No. Gardevoir is
Whoa.
non-binary.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
there's
that's
that.
a
There's
situation.
there's a Gardevoir with a milk jug. It's Moo Moo Milk. It's Moo Moo Milk.
Dude,
It's
what?
Moo Moo Milk.
I hate you.
Laugh. It's funny.
Freaking Newgrounds.
Laugh.
I'm just gonna look up sexy Pokemon.
No, please don't look that up. That's weird. Stop poking him.
This might be a problem.
Stop.
It's okay. So, what do you guys? Wait, who hasn't said their favorite Pokemon yet? You haven't.
Cyndaquil.
Everybody hasn't?
No, me did.
I
I
did.
Good job.
I did, and Draven did.
We have the same one, so.
Yeah, Bulbasaur.
Let's see. Cyndaquil Silver. Or not Silver, Crystal.
Okay.
Dude, same.
Okay. Barrett.
Dude, I looked up sexy Pokemon. I got
I guess the picture of whatever you showed me just
Bulbasaur?
now that I already forgot.
Well, oh, Gardevoir. That's a Mewtwo with raging abs.
Those
Not
are
abs, it's arms, dude.
Biceps. Shut up.
I looked up sexy Pokemon and just got Mewtwo.
I'm falling apart. I have to do this
out.
for 15 more
Why
minutes.
is the
now.
penis coming out of his bag? That's my question.
It's
What's
not
his
tail.
His tail.
What's his tail?
You ever know that?
There's also this.
Hey, the Pokemon man. Ooh.
Jigglypuff, why?
Hey girl, can I Pikachu? I want to squirt all over your Jigglypuffs.
Please stop.
I'm not gonna write you a love song.
If you ever said that to me, I'd actually just leave.
You wouldn't.
I know what you're saying now. I wanna bring up the
Where's
dude.
Draven? I miss Draven all through the car ride to Barrick's
I
house.
said it once.
I miss Draven.
I said it once.
You missed him badly. It took like 10 minutes of driving. Yeah. I remember whenever You used to like me. That's all you would just ask all the
Yeah.
time. Where's Chris? Where's Chris?
You were the only person who would tolerate my existence, and I still
Yep.
felt like
Yep.
you hated me.
I didn't. And you know what? Funny enough, a lot of people actually think that I hate them when I actually care about them. There's this one friend of mine who stopped talking to me for about 2 months. Stop with them. He's showing.
That's Moo Milk.
Yeah, that's Moo Milk. All right. No, there was this one friend of mine who I won't name.
I can't stop.
That hated me for about like a month and a half because she thought that I thought of her as a nuisance when I actually like really cared about her. That happens to me a lot. Apparently, I guess I'm just like really. I don't show that I care when I really care about people.
You can get all the girls, and you also make them think you hate them.
Yeah, that's exactly. You spit on me, gross. No, that actually happens a lot more. You think like I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. Also, it doesn't make sense to me how I actually get girlfriends because it happens more often than it should, and I don't get it. I even tell them like, hey, I've done all these bad.
Mostly the ones who have a relationship already in the process of being in one.
Actually, no, you were the first one to have that issue. You were the first one to have that issue. All the other ones, it was kind of like the opposite. It would be more like I'd be with somebody. As soon as you start dating someone, all these girls start telling you that they like you, and it's weird. It's like, oh no, he's not available anymore. I suddenly like him.
I have none of that experience.
If you start dating a girl, everybody will tell you that they love you.
Oh, that sounds great.
I mean, like even
More
Andrew
than
will
my
probably.
dad will do.
Can you please explain that to me?
What?
The dad.
Why do you
thing.
keep making these
What? That my
jokes?
dad doesn't love me? Or he won't
No,
let
because
me love
you
me?
said like your dad asked you to take off your shirt.
Oh, do you want me
Explain.
to tell that story?
Yes, I do want you to tell that story.
All right. Well, you know, I used to be a little fat boy. I used to be a little fat thug. You know, there's a picture of me on the couch. I got like this green shirt on. It's just like right here. There's a chips crumbs all over it. And I got a bag of chips on my
You
couch.
just turned to a big tummy.
Yeah, and then at some point, I started picking up heavy objects, putting them down, and picking them up again. It's pretty
Why?
effective. Because I didn't want to be I didn't want to be a huge faggot.
Okay.
So
Oh, we have to talk about fag parties after this, but go on.
okay. Then you know, and then my dad was like, "Wow, my son's like straight ripped right now." And I was like,
Straight rips right now.
that's it, man. And then
I saw, dude.
and then we were all at my grandma's house, you know, just having a good family reunion, chilling out. And I walked in the
Family
room.
reunion.
Yeah, everyone was walking in the room. Grandma was getting ready to pray. You know, we were about to start the meal.
Were you naked doing sips of celery in your mouth?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
But I walk in the room, and immediately everybody is quiet, and my dad says, "Hey, son, why don't you take off your shirt? You big
Why?
old strong guy." I don't know.
Were you fat at the time?
No, I was ripped.
Okay. You still are ripped, but.
He was like, "Check out my son."
Did you take off your shirt?
No. I was
Strip
like,
for me, daddy.
yeah. He told me to do that a few times.
A few times.
Yeah.
So like more than just that time.
Yeah. Anytime I'm in a large group of people.
Okay. It's better than you being alone in the bedroom. Hey, son, take your shirt off.
That's what you just did. You played my dad right there, and I was like, "Hey, why don't you give me the talk?" And you slowly took off my belt while whispering in my
I didn't. So it was.
Slowly yet aggressively.
Yeah,
Very-
you couldn't figure it out. You're like,
It's the first time I've ever taken a belt off a living being.
yeah, I could tell.
I mean, there's been dead
You're not
ones.
a living being?
No, I'm. Keaton, did you know that I'm dead inside?
Dude, insane.
So is Draven. So fag parties.
Fag
To
parties.
tell people who haven't watched the
When
third
everybody
podcast
else
about
was
it.
dead.
Uh,
Hey, who here watches Rick and Morty?
no.
Yeah.
I heard no and yeah. Nobody's excited that they've watched Rick and Morty. They're just all like,
More fag parties.
Fag party. Okay. I already explained this in the third one.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this an official thing or just something you made?
No. At one point, I think I was like, "Hey, why don't we come over to my house and watch really bad shows, and cry ourselves to sleep?" And my friends were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay."
so like theater mode.
Yeah, I like theater mode to a certain extent.
So,
Only
as I'm putting on my
shows
belt,
instead of movies.
So I was just like, "Yeah, come on over. We'll watch anime." We watched anime.
Did I tell you could put that belt back on?
And what?
Did I tell you could put that belt back on?
What do you mean?
We have to drive together to get back to your house alone, by the way.
I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. 10 minutes from now.
Anyway, what was I talking about?
Fag party.
Okay,
Fag party.
Yeah.
What's your curfew?
So we ended up having a lot of fun, you know, sucking each other off, eating Cheetos.
Sucking each other off and eating Cheetos.
That's what you do. And then we parted ways, and we were like, we should do that again sometime. So we started a group chat, and Chris set it up. Stephanie,
Yeah.
now set it up, and he named it Fag Party.
Why? Because
Because it's just a
how
bunch
many
of
guys are regulars?
Well, the main regulars are me, Joseph, and Stephanie.
Okay, so only 3.
Yeah, but Andrew comes from time. Then we have other guys come from time to time. Sometimes there's like 8 people. Sometimes there's only 3.
I think it'd be interesting to get those people on a podcast.
Oh no, that
And
would be bad.
Only talk about anime.
No, we wouldn't. We'd go off topic immediately.
I mean, that's pretty much this podcast anyway.
You're right.
Like, the only reason it's not called the Off Topic Podcast is because there already is an Off Topic Podcast.
But yeah, Andrew hasn't been to that many of them, so he actually doesn't know how gay they get.
Like, do they... Tell me what the gayest thing that's happened in that group has happened. Words. Go on. You can't just leave, like, blank audio for
There's a
seconds.
lot of... Well,
yeah.
It's not even... It's just a bunch of sweaty boys, man. There's no way to have it not be gay.
But, like, what do you mean by that?
I mean, we're all boys, and we're all on the couch, and we're all, you know, scooted right nice and close to each other.
Yeah.
We're watching anime, dude.
What happens when there's 8 people? Do you guys all try to fit on the couch?
There's multiple couches. You know, we do our thing.
Why are you guys squeezed up on a couch?
Sometimes we sleep over.
couches?
You know?
Okay. But
anyway,
what happens?
Sometimes we do fun stuff
Do you
besides
do?
that, though. One time we took, like, mortar shells or whatever.
Okay.
Or artillery shells, whatever you call them, fireworks. And we...
Baby, you're a firework! I love Josh Jepsen's version of that. I like how we stop at the same time every time. It's amazing. I love you. Anyway, go on.
Okay. But we took those, we lighted them, we buried them.
Sing for me, Daddy.
We buried them in the ground, and we just watched them blow up. And
So-
all of our... none of the neighbors said anything.
There's a lot of
Just
blowing.
watched- There's a lot of blowing, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
One
On a
time,
scale from 1 to 10,
that was
10 out of
for-
10 blowing.
about blowing things up.
10 out of 10 would blow again.
Yeah.
It's like Micaiah.
What?
Would you blow Micaiah again, or would she blow you again?
She doesn't blow. She said so in the...
I know, but
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
That's all the blowing I can do.
I have a story about blowing shit up.
How about you get, like, closer to the actual mic?
Can they hear me?
Not well enough. Get over here.
Anyways,
There's a reason why the chair's not over here.
It's
Why'd
com-
you...
It's comfy, and there's 2 things on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the chair that I use when I do work. Yeah.
Anyways, so I forget what year this was, but my stepdad and his friends got broke apart a bunch of fireworks and poured them into a bottle, and then put a
They
fuse.
poured fireworks into a bottle.
Yeah, like the gunpowder and shit.
They
like
poured
all-
fireworks into the bottle.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying,
They didn't put it in. They poured it in.
yeah.
They poured fireworks into a bottle.
Yes.
How?
Chris, I
Not-
don't think you
They
understand.
cut out the fireworks from their containers. The gunpowder and the fireworks.
They put out the fireworks from the containers.
Gunpowder,
The
Chris.
container is the
Gunpowder.
firework.
No, it's not.
What do you?
Gunpowder.
What do you mean?
The firework is within it with the gunpowder around it or under it that shoots the firework.
Why is there gunpowder around it?
To launch it.
To launch it and blow it up.
Yeah. Just call me dumbass. It's fine. Go on. No, finish the story. I won't interrupt. I promise. Finish the story. So they poured fireworks into a bottle.
No, you ruined it. Chris, you ruined it.
Draven's done. I almost called Draven Keaton. Wow. It's almost like whenever you call me Draven or me Kevin or him Chris or him Kevin.
I actually don't do that anymore.
Nice. Good job.
Anymore?
No, it happened.
What about Zed? You can call him anything.
Well, that's Derek. Oh, yeah, Derek. I don't know.
Is that not his official name anymore? He's actually Derek.
I don't know.
We
It's
can't
just
give him-
it's really confusing whenever you guys are both on the same
You
podcast.
can't give him rights or anything like
No,
that.
he doesn't have any rights. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
That was a good podcast. You wanna know why?
Why?
We were offensive to everyone equally.
Fuck black people. Fuck feminists. Fuck
Illuminati.
politicians. Fuck. We didn't talk about Illuminati. But fuck
Okay.
them too. We're
Yeah.
not sponsored by them.
Women,
No, I said feminists.
they suck.
Nobody cares.
Hey,
What are they gonna say?
Feminazis.
Nothing? Who cares?
what else?
Nobody listens to this anyway.
Slap them upside the face.
Fucking feminazis.
Yeah, babies.
Babies, yeah,
are
fuck
gross.
babies. I mean, literally and figuratively. Just fuck them.
Yeah.
You know? Skull fuck them, you know?
Swimming pool.
Oh, man.
What's the difference between a truck full of dead babies and a truck full of bowling balls?
One of them's behind my house.
No, you can't unload a truck full of bowling balls with a pitchfork.
Wow.
That's true.
Got any other ones?
I
Unless
used
it
to have
really
a
counted.
shit ton. What's this doesn't make any sense.
Okay, why
Oh,
did the
yeah.
girl fall off the swing set?
She had no arms.
She had no arms.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, it was black and white and red all over.
Bloody penguin.
No, 2 small black babies in a chainsaw fight.
But why are they black and white? Or black and red?
They're black and white and red all over.
Why is it
Because they're in a chainsaw fight, so they're red all over.
But why are
And
they
they're
white?
black children, and they have white diapers.
Have you ever
on.
seen that though? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, all the time. You find it on Pornhub pretty easily.
That's not,
What are you talking about?
what?
I'm talking about babies chainsawing each other.
Yeah.
I
Did
get
you
off
really
to
find
that.
that?
No! Draven! No, I'm not being satire. I'm being completely serious.
What's black and white and red all over?
Bloody penguins.
No, a panda and a
Pandas are overrated.
a panda and a blender Could not think of the words. You're doing it too high. You're not doing it high enough, anyways.
I don't want to get to your dick.
That's where it's at, dude.
I know where your dick is at.
I know. That's where you squeezed the first time. You didn't squeeze my dick. You squeezed next to my dick.
Okay, good.
You squeezed
There we
high
go.
up.
I'm good then.
But now you're going lower and lower.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it doesn't work
nervous.
anymore. It doesn't work anymore.
He's never responding to service. He is calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole
not the
crowd
real
goes
Sim
aloud,
Chase, so shut
joking
it down.
but the words won't come out. Snap back to reality. Ope, the goes gravity. Ope, the goes gravity. Ope, he's so mad if he knows his own rhapsody. Feels good.
Oh,
I actually write original raps and poetry.
Nice.
Yeah, you should totally watch my raps. They're really cringy.
They're very cringy.
It's Chris Q Hope. YouTube.com/Chris Q Hope. CHRISQHOPE. YouTube.com.
I'm gonna
Slash.
cry. I'm about to cry.
Why?
/user/
I don't know.
Why are you about to cry?
I don't know. I feel like I've witnessed something in the past few minutes that makes me want to cry.
What? I don't.
I'm gonna cry, Chris.
I don't. Barrick.
Rapping
Barrick, babe.
properly.
There's no need to cry. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you. Did you just take a picture of it?
I'm done with you.
I was trying to take a video, but I took a picture instead.
You had one job. Were you waiting for me to sing? Was it like?
No, I was just trying to record. I wouldn't do it.
All right, that's interesting enough, I guess. No, my phone. If my phone wasn't dead, I'd be taking.
Oh, it wasn't on
for the
video.
podcast.
Like a dumbass.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I guess on Snapchat you just hold it down and it becomes a video.
I'm waiting for people to join me. That
I
never
thought
happened.
Instagram would just do the same thing, but it didn't.
Hey, Chris, what's a solid topic? Just a rock hard topic.
But
Your penis.
We've already done that though.
Why are you taking video? It's
we're
weird.
not.
Okay. Oh, okay. Rock hard topic is.
Yeah. Rock hard.
I really love hiking.
Mountains.
Is that a rock hard? Well, you're right. There are rocks.
Yeah.
I guess.
Are you kidding me?
Have you ever climbed the mountain before?
Rocks.
Yes, I have actually. Okay, so I went on a mission trip last summer that I'm also going on this summer to Colorado Springs, and on that mission trip, a priest drove us up a mountain. It's not like a metaphor for anything. He literally drove us up a mountain. I don't know what's up here. It's really high up now. Keaton, come on, wait.
Oh,
3 minutes. You can do it. I believe in you. No, so we actually did we drove up it, and then me and Derek climbed down it for about I think it was 100 meters, maybe a little bit more, and then we climbed back up because it started getting
England
slippery.
meters.
No, it was Colorado.
Meters.
Meters are hiking terms.
Lame.
You were hiking in Colorado?
I don't get it.
That don't.
I
make
don't.
any sense
What do
either.
you mean? What do you mean?
It's
Marijuana
Colorado.
is legal in Colorado.
Yeah.
Your point? Hiking.
Hiking.
Oh, I thought you were just emphasizing
You
the
were
height.
high up there, man.
Fuck you. I hate you so much. I tried to tickle Keaton, it didn't work.
We should get high for a podcast.
We should.
Great idea.
Absolutely
Dude,
not.
okay, then let me and him do it.
420 Blaze, just us.
Just
We did
us.
we did 420 for to launch this podcast. That's our thing now. Is that every 420 we have a special podcast, not fucking marijuana podcast. No drugs,
Okay.
no nudity,
No one has to know. We don't even have to know.
Hot.
Yeah.
no alcohol, no drugs, no nudity.
Why not?
Plenty of cursing. Talk about porn all you want. I don't care, but no nudity, no drugs, no drinking on this podcast. Start your own podcast if you want
Andrew
that.
got to take his shirt off. Why can't we smoke weed?
I didn't consent to it. What do you
On
mean?
the exact same level.
I mean, to be fair, Andrew does have those boobs. Like, Michaela was actually serious, wasn't she? She was actually going to take her shirt
Yeah,
off.
she was.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you kept.
It's either that or she was really playing.
And I tried
You
to
want
get
me
her
to
to
look away?
Yeah.
You walk out of the room.
We should have couples counseling on here now. Next 2 minutes, go. Let's talk about this. Keaton?
That's scared. Sorry.
Yeah?
What's funny is
Keaton.
5 minutes. She'll be like, love me.
Yes.
So, what would you do if she took her straw off and Draven looked? What would be your response to that?
I'd have to figure out the best way to kill everybody in the room and get out with no witnesses.
Why me? I was trying to get her to stop.
No witnesses.
You know
I
what?
usually have those kinds of
I'm actually
like,
blind,
information.
so I don't.
I have all these
I don't
swords
think-
up here, man. She could kill you at any point.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think I
they're
would
equally
start
like away from him as they are to
Yeah.
her, so he could grab one too.
True. What, Draven?
The best way to kill him would probably be
said
throwing the
push.
chair at
I
him
go-
first.
Whoa!
No, don't hurt. No, don't mess up my room. Thank you guys so much for listening. I don't care. They're gonna have sex later. It's fine. Thank you guys so much for listening.
I probably have any energy.
Shut up, Keaton! Thank you guys so much for listening. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on either our SoundCloud or our YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on SoundCloud. Check out our website at Lessthan, which is THANcasual.org. And I really hope that you're still listening. Bye. Bye!